Well, thank you very much, and good morning. I'm State Representative Ryan Spain from Peoria. And I think today we're calling foul and taking strong exception with the focus that Democratic legislators made on delivering pork projects to their districts alone instead of focusing on the important issues that are affecting the lives and livelihoods of people in Illinois each and every day. Just remember, a few months ago in March, we saw the indictment of longtime Speaker Mike Madigan, which should have been a wake-up call to everyone about the continued need for ethics reforms in the state of Illinois. Instead, we saw Democrats taking a different approach, focusing on any other issue possible, and again, using their majorities to deliver unique projects only for their districts, instead of understanding that there is a cost that all of us as taxpayers and residents pay, a cost of corruption in the state of Illinois, and it's a high time we focus on making meaningful reforms. Number two, at a time when inflation is out of control, we saw budget year gimmicks, election year gimmicks imposed by Democrats instead of taking the true steps to make changes that would be beneficial to the state of Illinois. My colleague, Representative Demmer, proposed a number of solutions that would deliver tax credits and more meaningful benefits to our families instead of the de minimis gains and election gimmicks that were proposed by Democrats. Remember, at the end of session, we spent a large amount of time arguing with Governor Pritzker's office about placing stickers on every gas pump in the state of Illinois to remind voters of the 2-cent savings per gallon that the governor would deliver for them. I think it's a mockery of the real needs that the people of Illinois are facing right now, and we chose to focus on tricks and gimmicks that were delivered by the Democrats. Most importantly, though, and the issue that we hear about all throughout the state, in all of our communities, is the huge issue of public safety and the rampant crime and chaos that is taking place throughout the state of Illinois. It is time for us to focus on a public safety agenda that can bring law enforcement officers back in the numbers and areas that we need to see throughout the state of Illinois. Democrats should admit, and we would work together to say, Democrats have acted in haste with the passage of House Bill 3653, the Safety Act. It has created tremendous damage to the community of law enforcement and to criminal activity throughout the state of Illinois. And we're just seeing the beginning, because as the Democrats point out again and again, many of the provisions of the Safety Act have yet to take effect. So just wait till we see things like the elimination of cash bail in January and the further difficulty and erosion of public safety that will take place in the state of Illinois. We need to be focused on these key issues: corruption, cost of living, crime, and not election year gimmicks and Democratic pork projects to secure the votes of their members, and not meaningful reforms that we need to move our state forward. Thank you for being here today. We'll now be glad to take your questions.